Hi everyone, my name is Ashley and welcome to my channel, A Little Patience. Today is Thursday, April 24th, and this is Flosstube number 52. Okay, so hi and hello and welcome. I'm happy you're here. Thank you for the likes and comments, and thank you to subscribers, both new and old. I'm here to talk to you about some cross stitch today. So I'm going to start with my new release, and that is called It's Okay. It's okay to not be okay. So this is in my Etsy shop. I listed it this morning. It is stitched on 32 count light mocha, 2 strands of DMC floss over 2 linen threads, and I used all DMC. It's finished on a round sticky board that I cut out myself, and then so I think it's 4.5, maybe even 4 3/4. I just used one of my hoops to trace the circle, and it because it fit the best, that circle fit the best for this design stitched on this count fabric. So I just used that, mounted it on sticky board with 1 layer of batting behind it, and then this is Lady Dots Creates Pom Pom in Pinky. And then I just have it glued onto this wire thing I got from an antique store. It almost looks like a flower, and I'm not exactly sure what it's for. I have a few of them, so I spray painted it white and put it on here so I can hang it. And it's really cute. And it's just a nice reminder that, you know, it's okay to have not okay feelings, because that's normal. So I've got some cute little flowers and some hearts, and I thought the gray and the white and the dusty pinks looked really nice together. So this is in my Etsy shop right now. It's my newest release, and I hope you like it. So be sure to visit, and I will link all that info in the description box below. So yeah, there we go. It's okay to not be okay. And this cute bow up there. Very cute. It's starting to become allergy season, so I'm trying to get this one done kind of quickly. I did just take some medicine, but I probably won't film until the end of May, because my allergies hit me hard for like a month. So trying to find some time to film is going to be, I just will feel a little miserable for it. So I will, I think my goal will be to film on the last Thursday in May. In fact, I think I might just shoot for the last Thursday of every month. Try to get back to being a little consistent, but it's hard with 3 kids to find time to stitch, and then doing it every week is difficult. Even every other week was hard to have enough stuff to share with you guys. So that's my new goal. I feel like my goals change all the time. That's okay. Growth is progress, and so last Thursday in May, I'll try to shoot for my next Flosstube video. Okay, so that's my new release, and I'm very happy with that. It's very cute. Next, I'm going to show you my book of days. I've gotten better at filling it out this month. So here's April. And I've stitched almost every day except we took my mom to the zoo that day, and then Easter we went to my husband's aunt's house an hour away, and by the time we got home it was just too late and I was too tired to stitch, so kind of just decided to go to bed instead. So that's all my stitching and my fun spring and Easter stickers. They're so pretty. I love all those stickers. Okay, so my finish. This is, here, I'll show you the chart. This is Farm Fresh by the Prairie Schooler. I shared this with you last Flosstube that I was working on these, and then I also shared a little clip of them all finished, stitched finished on my Instagram. But now I have them fully finished and they are adorable. And I had so much fun fully finishing these. I thought it wasn't going to take as long to stitch these as it did, but they were pretty heavy with stitching, so it took me a lot longer than I anticipated. All the backs are the same. And then this is Rick Rack from Dames of the Needle that I got from Country Sampler in Spring Green, Wisconsin. I think it was, I don't remember the exact name of this color, but something to do with tea. I don't think it was called tea dyed, but it had tea in the color name, but I have it put away. So these I stitched on 36 count antique white because the call for was Ada, and I didn't want to do that. I just had this antique white linen because I like how they look on white, because there's not a lot of it showing, so I feel like it needs to have that openness because they're pretty heavy stitching. So here's this cute house, and then this is also some fabric I picked up from Country Sampler. It was one of their remnant pieces on sale in the basement. So, putting it together, there's a template of an egg included with the chart, but I just made it mine a little bit bigger. And I'm glad I did. And then I used kind of like artboard to put to wrap this one around. So there's two pieces of quilt batting underneath here, and then it's wrapped around a piece of artboard, and then the back I just use one piece of batting and an artboard, and then I just glued them together and then glued the Rick Rack on because I just thought it would be the easiest way to do it. So here's the house. Here's the bunny. And lady feeding her chickens. Oh, okay, hold on. I changed this to, I didn't stitch those. I made those French knots. So they are not stitched. Okay, and then the last one. So I didn't really go by the chart. I just added some chicken feed using French knots. And the last one, the ducks, in the center of these flowers, I did Algerian eyelets instead of just the cross stitches. So you can really see that one here and this one here, here, and here, and here. So I didn't change any of the colors, just a couple of the stitches. So, and they all, like I said, have the same backing fabric, the same Rick Rack, and they're super, super cute. I love how they turned out. I can't really display anything right now because my dog gets into everything, and my youngest is just, he's like a bull in a china shop, so he gets into everything, and you know, I can't have nice things out right now. So that's okay because I will be able to maybe next year. And I have another finish, but it's not a fully finished because I am deciding what to use as my finishing. So I finished Spring ABCs by Little House Needleworks. Oh, here's the, excuse me, here's the chart. I did not use the called for fabric. I used 36 count Roxy Floss Co. I think Pantone. It's really hard to read the handwriting, so I'm not sure. And then, excuse me, instead of using La Tierra Classic Colorworks, I used Classic Colorworks Caterpillar because I thought it looked better. It matched the dark brown in this picture better than La Tierra, in my opinion. There's the fabric. I think that's what it is. So I have that all stitched up. And you can see how nice that caterpillar looks on the fabric. La Tier was like it had some reds in it, and I just didn't like it as much. So I've got this mounted on sticky board right now, like my other one like this, the Needleworker ABCs. I have that one done. And I'm pretty sure I want to use this as the fabric to go behind it. And then, what is that, Storm Blue? Storm Blue by Lady Dots creates her Rick Rack. So obviously I don't have enough of this. So I think that's what I'm going to use, so I have to order more, because I think that'll look really nice on my bunny board. Oh, can't see his head. So I think I'm going to change out this twine ribbon too, and make it, maybe use this fabric. I don't know, maybe I'll leave it, I haven't decided. So I think that'll look really nice. I just need to order some Rick Rack, and then I'll get this one finished up too. So that is my other finish. Like I said, not a fully finished, but eventually. So that's exciting. Okay, and then my whips. So I'll share my whips. So I've been working a lot on Mary Gypsum. This is by Whilst Iris Naps. This was an exclusive through the Homespun Needlework group on Facebook. It is available now to everyone, and she also designed a drum to go with the antique sampler. So I got mine, it's on 36 count Thornfield, I believe, and I'm using the DMC colors. Let me just double check the fabric for you. 36 count Thornfield by Needle and Flax. So, and I keep it in here in this project bag I made. Okay, and here's the colors. Still going strong. I still haven't ran out of any. I have extras of I think 2 colors. Definitely the red. I have an extra skein of red. And there's my cute little floss drop. There's some really pretty pinks and blues in there. I love this. Green is really pretty. So those are the colors, and I'll show you my progress. It's really easy to work on this one. I can bring it in the basement with me when Willie wants to go down and play, because it's the count is 36, so it's easy to see in the dim lights of the basement. So I got that whole house done. You know what, I'll bring it a little bit closer. Oops. So I worked on here. I got this one done, this basket, and then I got, I don't know if you would call it a cartouche or not, but where her initials are in the middle. I started to work on this basket here, this big fruit basket or berry basket. I'm not sure what it is. And I made it down to the bottom there as well with her name in the corner of the borders. I got a lot of that lawn done, and yeah, that big house. Well, it's actually not a big house, but it's one of the houses. I still need to backstitch the steps though. I just love it. I started to go page by page, and then I worked my way down the left-hand side to get to the house, and then I figured I'll go back up to the right-hand side, so I'm not doing you know, the same excuse me, the same at the same time. Although I do really like symmetry in my stitching. I need a little break from time to time. So it looks really nice. I love how that house, I love that lawn. That lawn's so fun to stitch. It's nice and easy because even though I did make a mistake, it is nice and easy because you have these big blocks of color, which is really nice to do. Could you hear my dog clicking across? Hopefully she doesn't bark this time. I'm so sorry. So there is Mary Gibson. In hindsight, I wish I would have gotten like a 40 count fabric, but it's fine. It's just gonna be a little bit bigger. Hi, sweetie. Okay, and then my next WIP is Angeli, I don't know how you pronounce her name, but it's Angel Dillies from the Schoolgirl Sewing Club last year from the Cruel Goblin. This was box number 1. And let's see, this is the antique. It's by Sovereign Samplers. So that's the antique. This was from a private collection, and whoops, it's on, well, let's see if I can find the fabric real fast. Oh no, that's just the needlebook chart. Okay, it's stitched on 36 count fox and rabbit paper bark with a mix of overdyed cottons that are very pale and delicate, very muted. But I do love this. Green's my favorite color, and I do like this taupe by Weeks Dye Works. And then here's the other colors. So some bright reds. And I got my little tiny Kohanas in here. I took this to the library this morning, but didn't get a chance to work on it. We had Willie's last story time. Okay, here is my progress. Let's see, there we go. Okay, so I started in the middle with that flower pot, and then I worked my way over to this side to the border, and then down and to her name. I know it's kind of getting, I don't know. I mean, it's the middle of the day, then the light's great. I just don't know what's going on. Maybe I'll use my ring light next time. But it's so pretty. I love that border. It's so pretty. That's probably my favorite part about this sampler, is that pretty border with the pale green leaves and the pink flowers. It's not complete. I have to do the other side as well, and then there's a darker green leaf to go vertically. So, and there's part of the bunny right there. So it's very pretty. I was hoping I could fit it into one of the frames I already have, but I think it's going to be too big, so I will have to get this one framed as well. It's a good thing I found myself a framer. Okay, so that is another WIP, and I have 2 more. This is, a lot of people are working on this and finishing this. This is from the Sweet Birds Sing book. Sing? Sweet Birds Sing by Blackbird Designs, and I got this from Country Sampler, and I'm working on the needle roll, the sewing roll, housewife, but I believe it's pronounced Hussif in England. Correct me if I'm wrong, because I found an article online. Not that everything online is true. Anyway, so I bought it with the kit they had. It is 40 count latte, and this is the extra fabric for one of the pillows, and then this is the fabric for making the sewing pouch. Oh, there's another dog. And I love how it comes with the button. I just saw it. I could have sworn I saw it. Yeah, the button and this ribbon as well. Okay, so here is my, I'll show you the whole picture of it first. This is the sampler it's based off of, or inspired, I should say. And then this is the whole project. I'm trying to think. What is it? What does she call it? Yeah. So I've seen a lot of people finish this, like fully finish it too. and it's really pretty. It's a lot, the colors show up a lot, so much better in person as always. Here's the overdyed cottons that came with my kit. Shh. They're really pretty. Really pretty colors. And here's my progress. I do have a hanging thread because I was going to continue working on it but decided not to, so do something else. So I got the whole like the bones of the border done, but not all the leaves. So I finished the border and then started on this central vine here, got this bird done, and then starting to work my way back up. I don't know, maybe my phone's just not focusing really well. That could be it. Yeah, it's okay. She likes to bark at bunnies too, and she doesn't really get bothered by dogs, but I don't know. We do have the windows open, so it's a little bit harder to, you know, for her to let it go. And then we have baby bunnies in the backyard too, so we had to kind of block them off. But the mom was smart. She dug underneath the rose bushes and did her nest there. But of course, the puppy still wants to go after those. Okay, and my last whip, I just worked on this one day this month, just yesterday, and I'll finish the month, I think, with this one. Although this one's a little bit harder to work on, unless I have good lighting. So definitely not a basement project. And this is Katarine's Garden by Hats. And it was an exclusive through Hobby House Needleworks. Whoops. I'm not sure if you can still get it, but it's worth looking into. And this is on, Salt Ash by Cedar River Linen. And I'm stitching mine on 46 count with the 103s. I think this is my first project with 103s besides the one I'm doing for my mom, which is just one color. But this is how far I've gotten. No. So I brought it the border all the way over to the right side and finished that thread, and then I came over here last night under my outlight and I worked on this right here. So I like to stitch while I listen to a book on Audible, and right now I'm on the third or fourth book by the Outlander series. So I enjoy doing that. All right, I'm gonna have to pet her, I think, or she's gonna bark. So it's a good thing I'm almost done. So I'm gonna share with you my haul, and that's about it. I don't really have any goals except to just stitch what I like, what I feel like working on, and I'm really, really trying hard not to start any new projects unless they're my designs, because I made a list and I'm about at, I have it right here, 27 whips. So, and that's not working towards my goal of cleaning my craft room, so it looks like, you know, not a crazy person works in here. So that's definitely one of my goals, is to tidy up my craft room this year so it looks clean and try to not start anything new. So I'm gonna work on what I have unless it's one of my new designs. So and then haul. So I placed an order with Hands Across the Sea and finally got Anne Campion. I've seen a lot of people work on her, so I just finally purchased this one. I think that the black on that linen is so pretty. I might just have to do all the called for. But I don't know how dark wood smoke is. I know when you take the picture, it's usually lightened up as compared to like real life. Be nice. Okay, I also got the Queen of the May because it's so pretty and I love all those greens and pinks and reds. So I'm excited for this one. This is Elizabeth Stevenson, 1854, the Queen of the May. And this just so happens to be the design of the glasses case from the red box from Niccolo this year. So that's really cool. And then I know Minnie McBean is making an exclusive through the Friends of Hands Across the Sea Facebook group page. And what are those called? The needle minder, and then like a frippery. Like I have it back there, and a counting pin. So I'm gonna get the counting pin and the frippery. So along with that chart came the 2 little fabric panels and also a cute little card. I'm getting chewed on right now. This is being a naughty girl. And then I also got Elizabeth Dinsdale, 1846, because I just think it's so pretty with those bees and the deer. I just love the garden, and it's just so pretty. I mean, how can you not like that? So that is my haul. My dog is being so naughty, Fia. Be nice. You're getting away with a lot. Okay, so I'm just going to share my, to do it with my opposite hand. My new release. Check out my Etsy shop. This is It's Okay. Thank you for spending your time with me, your precious time with me today. Please like the video, hit the subscribe button, follow me on Instagram, A Little Patience XS, and be sure to visit my Etsy shop where I finally reached 100 sales just this morning. I'm so excited. It really means a lot to me. I know you think I'm just trying to keep her quiet, but it really, from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. That hurt. I really appreciate it, you guys. I really do. So my Etsy shop will be linked below. And I do have a free chart on my blog that's very neglected, but it is a winter ornament. I'm going to try to add some more, and check that out, and take care and happy stitching. I hope you enjoy your stitching time. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye.